Hello, everybody. Today we invite you on our kitchen. Okay, this is the room. We have everything. We can syrup here, which is behind the camera. We have a table and stove and fridge and mixers, all kind of stuff for make the patties, make the treatments for bees, which is we're not talking about it today. Today we're talking about the burlap. We convert it to the smoker dope. We get to the point our storage for smoker dope is empty. So what we do, we utilize our burlap mats, which we cover our nooks and framers, and of course bees cover it with the propolis, and there is a very thin burlap. I don't know measurements, but it's very thin. Bees easy to chew them through if they left it open. But in the same time, it's breathable. When we make the nooks, we cover it with this thin burlap, and the bees have extra ventilation, and they can breathe until we open them up for flying. So, but during the season, they get propolized, they get chewed. This is kind of, yeah, there is one. It was chewed a little bit. So, but we're not wasting it. We're just gonna cut it in half and use it smoker dope for our smokers. Before we made our nooks mats from the coffee bag. Before we cut those and make our nooks mats for it, but they're kind of different thickness. It was uneven, some of them too thick. Bees cannot even breathe through it, and so eventually we end up to purchase roll burlap, which we show you before. We purchased from Uline, and it just perfectly new. We unroll it, we cut it on our precise size, and then use it. And after that, we recycle it and use it as a burlap, but smoker dope. But we cannot use it only that for smokers because it's too much propolis. And when it's the propolis get in a fire and create a smoke, and if it's the only propolis burlap in a smoker, you can have a headache end of the day. So we kind of make it thinner up with our old friends' coffee bags. So we cut them, and we mix them propolis and not propolis burlap in bags we take to the field or wherever we use the smokers wear. Okay? So, before it was like really painful when we get to the point we have to cut the burlap, and we try all kind of stuff. It's a big knives, and we sharp the knives, and we have big scissors, and then you have to have the elephant arm to cut it, that we will have enough for our nooks program. Before it was horrible. Now it's much easier. We bought a fabric cutter. That's the wonderful machine, which is, of course, was made for sewing fabric, and people should use it wherever they work with a real fabric. So, but we find out it can perfectly be used in our business as well. So it's electric powered. You don't have to use your arm and hand so bad to create the cuttings. So it's turn on. A little bit noisy, but it works. Okay, so it's done. It's small and big enough to get in a smoker. Okay? And as well, we can have some stocks with the propolis ones. So this one I will try to do in 3 portions if I can. So, and as well, we can have this, our old friends, coffee bags, have a few of them. And here we cut the edges off because they kind of, where the seam is, really thick. Of course, machine doesn't design for this abused, and propolis, it's very waxy substance. It's left residues on a platform and of course on the blade itself. The blade has a little rock, the sharpened rock, which is once in a while, it's even recommended when you push the button, a rock gets to the blade and sharpen it, and it's a help to keep the blade fresh and sharp. When we're done with cutting, we're gonna have all kind of burlap mixed in a bin, and then we will take regular kitchen garbage bags, like 13 gallons, I believe. So it's the big enough or small enough to take to the field and work over there a day. So we pack not waxy and some waxy. That's how we call it. Maybe it's not right to call, but that's what we do. And and we have a choice on the field which one we can put in our smoker that we will not create an allergy or bad headache or something. Okay, bag is not too big, and if it's the crew like 3-4 people, it could be just enough for work a day. On the way back, we clean our smokers, we put the garbage in the same bag, bring it over and dispose it. So for now, it's ready in our little smoker dope storage. We'll contain it until somebody will need it, pick it up and go to the field. One more thing, I want to attract your attention to the table we are working on it. It's the metal table. The point we choose it and prefer it compared with any wooden one because it's a smooth surface, and the cutter machine has a little tiny rolls on the bottom, and it's allowed us to not hold this. It's kind of heavy too, but it's not hold by hand. It just slides and rolls on a smooth surface of the table. Makes the work easier, done it faster, done it better. Okay? Thank you for watching. We'll see you next video.